What's going on, guys? Hope you're well wherever you are, whatever the time, and welcome back to another video. Today you are joining me for a full day of eating. My body weight this morning was about 105 kilos, which is a little bit wild. It is a little bit weird to see that scale just rising and rising, but body still looks good. Composition is still in check, so we're all good, we're happy. Before we get into the first meal, I need to actually go and do my cardio, because I'm now doing cardio 5 times a week to keep the old heart healthy, make sure that as my body weight goes up, we're keeping things like blood pressure in check, and making sure that I actually feel relatively decent. In previous bulks, I've actually done bulks where I've done zero cardio, and I think that's just a terrible idea, to be honest with you. I think when you're taking in so much food and your body weight is rising, I just think it's smart to keep cardiovascular health in check. Do you know what I mean? Don't be an idiot, do your cardio. But first, before that, I need to hydrate and I need to take in some supplements as well. I take in some HR Labs Basic, which is a hydration formula and also contains creatine and some betaine. So it's all to do with hydration and performance. I also take omega-3s. I take 2 grams of fish oil. Cystol Max by Strom, which is a high blood pressure supplement just to keep blood pressure low as my body weight climbs, which I think for a lot of guys, if you're a heavier bodybuilder or just somebody who's predisposed to high blood pressure, that is a great product. And I also take vitamin D3 and K2 every morning, and then I'll drink about a litre of water before I do my cardio, and then get on with the day from there. So yeah, I'll see you for meal number 1.
All right, meal number 1, we have 100 grams of ground rice, and that is the cheap ground rice. It's so much cheaper and you're gonna save yourself so much more money. But 100 grams of cream of rice, we have 20 grams of dark chocolate, 85%. You don't wanna really go lower than that with dark chocolate, otherwise you might as well just get milk chocolate. And we have 150 grams of blueberries, cinnamon, and we have 50 grams of whey, and then we have 500 ml of water. And you can see it's literally about 9 o'clock and I've already got in 1.5 litres of water. No excuse to not drink enough water. I notice it when I don't have enough water, and the best thing to do with water is make it the first thing you do when you get up. So you saw when I got up, the first thing I done was had my supplements with my water. Drink water as the first thing you do, and it just makes things a lot easier. You don't want to try and cram in your water at the end of the day. It just ends up a mess. You end up peeing in the night all the time. I'm gonna have this and then head to Milton Keynes.
So yeah, that second meal was essentially on the road. It was 320 grams of cooked weight rice, and we had 150 grams raw weight chicken. We had 100 grams of veg green beans, some Tabasco sauce, and that was the second meal. And I'm about to head back to Bedford just now and get meal 3, and then head to the gym to train push. So I'll see you guys back at the flat. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I literally set off, started driving for about 5 minutes, and the car broke down. Get to a roundabout, I just said, like the battery just died. Then restarted the car, started driving again. As soon as I started slowing down, the revs just went straight down to 0. So then I managed to somehow kind of move the car into an industrial estate. And luckily there was also a garage in that industrial estate. Walk into the garage, tell them about the car, whatever, blah, blah, because I don't have breakdown cover, like an idiot. They're like, yeah, he goes to check the car's fine. There's no engine light on anymore, like the battery light isn't coming on, starts driving again. I'm just like, what? So yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but I was almost stranded. Drama, I just want to train push. I gotta get a big chest and big shoulders. I've got time for my car to be breaking down. So yeah, just back to the flat now. I'm gonna start preparing meal number 3 and then head to the gym.
Cool, so meal number 3, we are gonna make, we're gonna make some cream of rice. Also, you can always rely on a car to like cause a little bit of stress. You know, when you just hear a noise, you just get a squeaky bum moment. with cars because it can get bad real quick. But luckily it seems okay. But the smart thing for me to do would be to obviously get it checked out at a garage. I think something is misfiring in the engine. I don't think it's anything too bad, or it could just be really old spark plugs. We'll see, but I need to get it booked in to get checked out because I can't be driving and then the battery just dies at a roundabout. That is crazy. So yeah, cream of rice. This is the cream of rice that I was speaking about for the first meal. In fact, this was £3. £3 for 1.5 kilos. And for like the JP cream of rice and like complete strength and all that stuff, like you're spending like 15 to 20 pounds for around the same weight. So this is amazing. The only thing that I will say about this is you have to make sure that you're cooking it. So I learned this the hard way because this is just blended rice, right? And rice you have to cook, otherwise you can get digestive problems and it can mess up your stomach pretty badly. You want to make sure that it's being cooked. So I literally pour boiling water in this and I put it in the microwave a couple of times just to make sure that it's cooked, because I found out the hard way when I was blending this meal. I was blending ground rice, and when my appetite was poor, I was getting like very bad stomach pain. I was thinking, why is this happening? Because I was drinking this. You have to cook it, very important. It would literally be like eating dry rice out of a bag. It's just a recipe for disaster. 125 grams, and then we just add boiling water. And it's also gonna go in the microwave as well to make sure that it's really cooked. Alongside that, we also have these, some snack jacks, just 2 I have with the meal. Meal number 3, we got the cream of rice here with 2 rice cakes, 125 grams of cream of rice, 20 grams of dark chocolate, 50 grams of whey, 100 grams of blueberries, a lot of cinnamon, excuse me, not a lot of salt, a little bit of salt, trying to watch the blood pressure, quite a bit of nutmeg, yeah, and then obviously, like I said, the caramel rice cakes, which are the go. I don't like chocolate on rice cakes. It's caramel, nice and easy. Have this, a little bit more water, head to the gym to train push, watch something, probably NFL, and hopefully my car makes it to the gym. We'll see. All right, we are back. Wow, we are back from the gym, and very good push session. I can never say that properly. Very good chest and shoulder workout. One of the best I've had in a while because I've had a little bit of a shoulder impingement. And I think it really stems from very weak rotator cuffs, my inability to really retract the shoulder blades hard. And I managed to get through the session pain-free, but I had to really focus on driving the shoulder blades back and down as well, depress them as well, because I think I'm very like this as a person. So I think that's been causing me some jip in the shoulder. I've got some treatment booked on the 4th of December, so that'll help a little bit. But honestly, today was really good. I needed that session. And I think when you're facing an injury like that or a little niggle, don't ignore it. Drop your ego, drop the weight a bit, adjust your form, think what kind of movement is triggering that issue. So, and I'm feeling good post-show. I'm definitely handling it a lot better than what I did in my first year of competing. I remember my first year of competing, I was already up to 110 kilos. By December, I was 105 this morning. Training's going a lot better. I just have to manage niggles a little bit more. But yeah, I'm glad with how things are going. Anyway, you don't care about all that. You want to see me eat food. Post-workout meal is going to be some spaghetti bolognese with a bagel. The meal is going to be 200 grams of mince. We're going to have 150 grams of pasta with a little bit of tomato sauce as well, like pasta sauce, some greens in there as well. Gonna have some veg, so about 50 grams of green beans. And then I'm gonna have a bagel with 30 grams of jam, but not just any bagel. Not just any bagel. We're gonna have one of these, which is a brioche bagel. Man, unbelievable. I got this in these. I got these in Tesco. These are fantastic. And shout out to Hanan as well, who mentioned about making French toast out of this, which is, I'm gonna try that maybe in a couple of days. Yeah, these are fantastic. So yeah, gonna make this real quick and I'll see you in a bit once it's all finished and looks nice. Cool. Lovely. I'm gonna add in a little bit of mayo. I always need to toast my bagel still. It's a tiny bit of mayo. This lighter than light mayo is crazy though. 15 grams is 40 calories. What? Like, yeah, just a touch. That's not getting weighed. That's the pasta. Toast the bagel. Let's get some honey on that bagel as well. And obviously we got some good honey as well. We got that honey, that Manuka honey. Look at that. Nice. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna call Bryony, have a little FaceTime with her, eat this meal, and then I'll see you for meal number 5. Right, time for the final meal, which is oats. Made a pledge. This off season, I will not blend my oats. They need to be appreciated more. They need to be shown love. Can't be blending these oats anymore. This meal is fantastic. Let me show you what I'm working with. Okay, so we got 150 grams of oats. We have 60 grams of whey, 20 grams of dark chocolate, 200 grams of blueberries, and 20 grams of almond butter. Sensational. Look at that. So I'm gonna dig into this final meal, and then I'm pretty certain I'll wake up lighter than 105 tomorrow, because that's crazy. I had some cheesecake on Sunday and Monday as well, just a tiny bit, but I think that's pushed my body weight up a little bit. So yeah, I'm sure it will come down tomorrow morning. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as always, and I'll see you for the next one.